And that was the point where I realised the prize hog competition wasn't for pig farmers. And we're live.
You are now listening to Radio Rufus.
Yes, 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 you hapless hussies. Welcome back to another heroic episode of Radio Rufus. That's right, your favourite double act. Bonnie and Lard are back in the studio for another scintillating episode of the world's favourite podcast. That's right, we went to the ends of the earth. From central London to Timbuktu, we took a survey of literally everybody. And even out there in rural Mali, under the ruthless direction of military coup, they love this show.
Yeah.
We're big with the coups.
Big numbers in Timbuktu.
Big numbers in Timbuktu. Joseph Kony's favourite podcast, of course. Every Ethiopian warlord with a necklace of bones around their neck loves this show. We do very well in the warlord demographic.
Yeah.
I've had lots and lots of brutal dictators write in and tell me how much they love the show.
I don't know how I feel about doing the live show out there, but we'll maybe consider it.
Yeah, so we're going on tour. If you live in a rural African community, we'll be seeing you in 2026. So make sure to cop your tickets now, and 50% of the profits will be going straight to Boko Haram. But anyway, apart from that, I think it's time we get into the show. I am Rufus. This show is named after me. So I don't know why I introduce myself every week. You probably know it by now. But as always, I am joined by the incandescent Aidan Rafferty. Say hello to the people, Aidan.
Hello.
God, he's so dynamite. And his thighs are as well. And this week, we're not only bringing you the latest and greatest from around the world in news, sports, and games, but me and this blonde Irish rocket here are going to be joined by a very special guest. So it's my pleasure to welcome the master of madness, the mental minister of YouTube, and the bloke who once snuck his own grandpa into a fashion show. It's Zack Alsop.
Welcome to the show, boss.
Welcome, Zack. You happy with that introduction?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's good. I've pissed people off with the introductions
Really?
before. Yeah.
That's what I was looking forward to the most. I can
Okay. Yeah.
believe.
Nick Helms. I said he ate gravel, and then he told me to fuck off.
First ever guest to come with his own costume, by the way.
Oh yeah, we really appreciate the costume. You've got some spiffing tweed on you.
Look, it's got to be appropriate, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want-
Because usually we don't tell people about this, and then they come up looking like they're about to go to Ibiza and sit in this studio.
Not appropriate.
Yeah.
I've got these on lock. I've got about 4 different versions of this suit.
We had
This was straight from the wardrobe. You didn't have to
Straight from the
see.
wardrobe.
Yeah.
I would say at least 50% of guests, I can see their nipples straight through the shirt. I would say a lot of people turn up in a string vest.
Really?
Yeah.
The time Deji came in, he just wore some woman's jacket that he found outside.
Yeah, yes, yeah, that's actually true. People, I don't think people will know this about the Deji episode, but he nicked some jacket.
Some like fluffy fur coat.
I
He
think
looked
it
like
was
a
from
fucking
one of the
pimp.
female employees. He nicked a fur jacket, and then he just put it on. And
He returned it at the end.
did he?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. But if that was your jacket, sorry if it came back smelling better than usual, because that boy has some rich cologne. Yeah. If it came back smelling like Paco Rabanne 1 million, you know Deji's been
He was all up in that thing.
wafting around the studio. But yeah, Zack, welcome. We've tried for so long to have you on, but obviously you're always all over the map, so sometimes things are just impossible to schedule.
Hey, we made it happen.
We made it happen, and we've got a few questions. So if people don't know that
Yes.
much about you, we've Googled you,
Good.
and we found out some juicy details about your
Please.
personal life.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to ask you. So obviously you attended the University of the West of England.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a tone in your voice there.
We found your LinkedIn, and you studied team entrepreneurship. So our first question: what the fuck is that?
It's a good question, mate.
Yeah.
So it was the first year this course had ever been ran in the UK.
Right. So it wasn't real.
It was not worth whatever. We paid full price for this shit, and we were the testing guinea pigs. They put us into 2 teams. They made us do personality tests, and then they said,
What,
you-
to find out if you're like a bit of a bastard or something?
I think that they were weighting the teams with equal bastards, like on
You
either
got to have
side.
one bastard per squad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so they would say like 20 2-ish in each team, and then they were like, right, go do business.
It's like when you're divvying up the two fat lads at five-a-side.
Yeah.
Like, I will separate you.
Yeah.
So we got told to go do business, and there was no lectures, there was no exams.
What does that mean?
Hang on.
Go do business.
It was
Did they take this course structure directly from The Apprentice?
yeah. Genuinely, we thought there was times where we thought that this was being filmed for like a TV show, because we weren't even on, like, as you know, UE is a campus university. It's not it's,
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know about that because it's not in the top 20. So
I thought you would have done some research on.
Well, I've been to Bristol.
You've been to Bristol, good.
And I actually, back when I used to do student events,
Yeah,
I did a University of Bristol freshers
nice.
event once, and they slander
Oh, yeah.
UWE apparently. Maybe it's because of shit like this actually.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah,
genuinely is. So we weren't even really on the campus. Our campus was next to HP's, I don't know, West of England headquarters, a massive like global office of this company.
Maybe
And-
that's where you work after doing this degree.
it was, and we were on the cusp of the border between UE and HP. We were in their old canteen, so they left their canteen, and we worked inside their canteen every day. So there was all this old industrial kitchen equipment. There was like, you know, in canteens where you got your little tray bits, you put them along, you're waiting for your food. All of that was still there.
Yeah.
We were just in the corner on some chairs and desks, and they said go do business, and we had to work out how to do.
Well, at least you didn't have to go anywhere for lunch, I guess.
They wouldn't let us use any of the shit. That's the worst part.
Right.
So yeah, the premise of the course was to learn by doing and do business.
What did you actually do? What business did you do?
So in the first year, I did a freshers event called Uni Wars, which was, you know, it was capitalizing on the hatred between UE and UOB.
Yeah.
So it was like it was in Bunker, which was a classic Bristol staple back in the day.
Oh, I thought you meant like an actual, like, you know,
bunker.
the Fritzl basement.
It doubles up.
Yeah.
It could double up. But we just basically invited students from each side to come together on a hosted night, and we put a bucking Bronco in the club. We like.
Can I just say, we're not coming. So you don't need to advertise. You don't need to advertise.
We
it to
lost
us.
money.
Did you?
I got walked to I remember so vividly getting walked to the ATM machine at the end of the night by the DJ, because he wanted to make sure he got paid.
That's bad. If the DJ's holding you at gunpoint outside an
much.
The
ATM.
DJ shouldn't be man-marking you to an ATM.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was that really.
Was that the highlight, would you say, of those years?
No, I did some alright stuff after. But it's not that fun to talk about for the show.
Right.
It's
okay,
pretty
yeah.
wanky business stuff. Like I was actually trying to be an entrepreneur, which was.
And now you are. Look how far. This is like the opposite of the Ali Kingston University story. You heard about this guy? Oh wow, you've got so much to catch up on.
What's this?
So he was a guy who got a 2-1 in English at Kingston University, and then he created an entire TikTok persona and career about how basically filming himself in extremely depressing situations, going like, "This is what happens if you get a 2-1 from Kingston University."
God.
And then he released the Hood classic, I think, Lily Phillips Bunda. Have you heard of this song?
I've not, but it sounds great.
It's like, Aidan, drop me a beat. Lily Phillips, you got the maddest bunda in the world. Lily Phillips, you got the maddest bunda in the world. Sort of.
And he's trying to be a rapper, or
No, he's dead now.
Oh,
He fell in a pond like 2 weeks ago. That's not even a joke.
Yeah. Puddle.
seriously.
No, he fell in a
Puddle
pond.
took him out.
Yeah,
A puddle took him out.
big puddle. Yeah, but
Yeah.
That
A
wasn't.
puddle fit for a duck.
Fuck's sake.
yeah, and that's what happens if you get a 2-1 from the University of Kingston.
Well, yeah. I mean, I did get first,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
I'm at no
No
danger
puddles
of
for you.
drowning in a puddle.
Winning.
we stay winning.
Yeah. You're formerly of the Zack and Jay show.
Yeah.
Now the Zack show.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were too lazy to actually go back and do research and find out what happened there. So we asked AI for the
Oh,
answer.
shit.
So
Okay.
this is what that spat out.
Nice. Hit me.
American actor Zac Efron and model Vanessa Hudgens, in brackets, not Jay, split due to long-distance challenges and difficulty maintaining their relationship despite being close, according to people.com. So, do you want to shed any light
It's
on
pretty
that?
much the same thing,
Yeah.
really.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was long-distance
It
challenges.
was long distance. I think like COVID. It was just COVID fucked it. Really.
Yeah. I think that's what the AI was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Read between the lines there. It's the,
I like that it fully admitted that Vanessa Hudgens is not Jay.
yeah.
Which I agree with. That's correct.
Yeah, you can't
know,
argue
That's
with
the
that.
kind of thing you should shout at AI about, though.
Yeah.
Did you ever get aggressive with ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Like put it in its place.
Oh, really? You like
That's
to
the kind of thing.
you
that
like
should-
to insult it a
Well,
bit?
explain to me why.
Yeah.
Like,
I dropped
Why
a
did you
not
deliver-
fucking relevant
Yeah.
in the chat the other day whenever I was trying to prep something for work. I was
Really?
like, what are you talking about? This makes no
you
sense.
fuck.
Sometimes I use some of the old boarding school insults.
Okay.
Classics, like
Hit me with one.
I could buy your family. Old classic. So rich Indian kids would say that if they got a bit insulted. Like if
Really?
you did better than them in a maths test or something like that,
Jesus Christ.
some proper street beef. They go
really?
like I could buy your whole family, and they could. I don't know.
That's like culture specific. Like, because I think Indians don't like bastard. Bastard is like a terrible word for an Indian.
Is it?
Because that insults the family and the mother.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they're more of Ben Chod, Mother Chod, Chutia sort of people. Those are the traditional Hindi insults.
Are either of you bastards?
No.
No?
It's quite an intimate question, actually, for question 3. But yeah.
Want to clear the air.
So you do video ideas that I think a lot of people want to try. They're things. Basically, take situations and you actually sort of do them.
yeah.
If you know what I mean. Capturing a tornado in a jar,
Yeah.
or actually putting a bull in a china shop.
Yeah.
We wanted to. Well, Aidan tried to capture his own tornado in a jar for you earlier, but that got ruled out on health and safety grounds. So sometimes we get presents for our guests, but we didn't get you one.
Oh, fine.
That was going to be it.
Really?
But
A fart in
they
a
said it
jar?
was a pink eye hazard.
Contamination and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
The red tape just wasn't
Yeah,
allowed.
I'm glad. I appreciate the thought.
Yeah.
Some scientists speculate, theorize that that's actually how the H bomb was created.
Yeah, which we just couldn't risk. a
Oppenheimer got all his ideas from Aidan Rafferty.
And this is a small room.
Yeah, it's
It would have
a
wiped us all
it's a
out.
small room and he's a big man.
repeat. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, are there any ideas that you had that was just so bad you couldn't even make it into a video, or it just didn't work?
There's been a few floating around Scientology and North Korea, not combined.
Oh, that was going to be good.
Those are the two like non.
Have you got a specific idea about North Korea that you want to make into a video?
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
But you wouldn't tell us.
Well, it could still potentially happen, and I'd be
Right.
terrified to then go, having
Yeah.
talked
Spoke about it.
It's
so-
there's potential for
so
it to
you're-
happen. This
So you
year.
won't tell us because you're worried about Kim Jong Un. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're actually
You
going
fucking
to you're actually
should
going to go there.
There's potential for this year that I'll be going.
Okay.
So,
Well, one top bit of advice: don't steal any posters. You heard about this guy?
Yeah.
American student went there, stole
Oh.
a poster, and they jailed him for 6 years or something.
but they like tortured him a lot, didn't they?
Oh,
They delivered him back, not the same man.
oh, they've done some things to him.
Yeah.
So
They
That'd be a
didn't-
pretty good YouTube video. Surviving 6 years in the prison out there.
It would be, but
Yeah.
the GoPro battery would have to last for so long.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
have to
It's
film
just-
like one thing a day.
Just
Yeah.
really limit the usage.
Yeah.
I mean, like, other ideas like that.
Or has there been a video that you were really deep into that it took maybe a few weeks or a few months to realize that you might have something?
And
you'll like this one actually. So at the start of the year, I was in Australia chasing a story
Heard of it?
of the true King of England. Now, the rumor has it, allegedly, that King Charles is a fraud. The whole royal family is a fraud. And if you go back 500 years, there was the Duke of York was away at war in France, and his wife, Lady Cecile, or something like that, cheated on him.
She sounds fun.
She cheated on him with an archer.
Okay, not that fun.
Got pregnant, then like King comes back, 9 months later she gives birth. This kid ends up overthrowing the King of England, becomes the king himself, but he basically, according to the rules of the royal family, cannot be king because he's a bastard child.
Mm.
So, if you follow that family line, you end up at the Windsors, right? So King Charles, Lizzie. But if you follow the family line of his brother, who was the rightful heir, you end up in Australia.
Right.
So I followed the line and I found the guy, and I tracked him down and I got a knighthood. So I've got the first legitimate knighthood in over 500 years from the real King of England.
Right.
And that took about 2 months
Fuck me.
of staying in the country.
And this didn't become a video.
It's with the lawyers at the moment, which is why I'm saying allegedly a lot.
Right.
There's
It's
every-
with the lawyers. Are they certifying that the knighthood's real?
They're certifying that I'm not gonna get
Beheaded.
fucked. Yeah, bring back beheadings for me.
Yeah.
Oh, they think you might be convicted of treason? Or something?
Treason, yeah. It's more about just making sure the video can stay on the internet, to be honest. I don't want them to... He's represented by one of Australia's top 10 lawyers, who's like a real big boy.
Oh, is this guy like... Has he built a career off this sort of nonsense?
So...
Has he done like club appearances as the king?
No, which is why I've theorized in the video that I think he, personally, my opinion, has been paid off by the royal family for silence.
Okay.
That's very interesting.
Because basically, I chatted to the lawyer and I was trying to organise him for an interview, and they were not entertaining this at all.
Yeah, right.
So he said something along the lines of, we get offers like 20 times more than what I offered, which was a good appearance fee that I offered, to do king size mattress campaigns and all that sort of stuff. He's never done any of it.
No.
So I think the money equation has needed to be solved elsewhere. And he never talks publicly about it. And he actually went to King Charles's coronation in London. So he was part of the ceremony.
Isn't he just a guy, though? Like...
Well, so's the king then. So's King Charles.
But he's not like King Charles's like uncle, is he?
No, but the reason that this person is meant to be the King of England is by the rules of the royal family, which is what people get killed for.
Yeah.
That he has a claim to the throne, and if this was 300 years ago,
he'd be sitting
he
on
would
it.
have got an army together and fucking done something about it.
Yeah.
Still good?
Still could.
Still
pussy,
good? Yeah.
pussy.
yeah.
So that one was like I was.
That's
I
the
was-
next video.
I was debating whether I was like harassing the guy after a while. It got to a point, a month and a half in, he didn't want to be found. We flew to his hometown in
Tracked
a
him down.
helicopter. We hired like a horse and carriage. We dressed as medieval like servants and beef eaters. And
Oh,
stuff.
so you made fun of him, like properly?
We leant into it once he wasn't playing ball, and then I was ready to leave the video after having spent a lot of money on all of this stuff. And then there was an inflection point where he posted a photo of me in his local newspaper, basically saying on his Instagram, saying like loving life in Sydney, and I had went to his hometown in Victoria. So he's basically saying, I wasn't even there, dickheads.
Come and get me.
Come and get me.
Yeah.
So then I found out a public
exciting.
appearance he was making. I snuck into this festival, dressed as an old man in prosthetics.
So he does do festival appearances as the
He
king.
only not as the king. He's got like royal lineage, so he's there as like a, I don't know, a spokesperson.
Oh, so he like unveils plaques and
yeah.
cuts
That sort of
cuts
stuff.
ribbons and stuff.
Yeah. So then I managed to get a sword in his hand, and I managed to tap the sword on my shoulder, getting me the knighthood.
Sounds like he wasn't really down for any of this.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Like, how would you get somebody to knight you without them knowing they've knighted you? Because it requires a sword. It requires them to touch. you with
Right.
the
So
sword.
he didn't even. I assumed that when you started this story that he was in on it.
Oh no! And that's why it's with the lawyers.
Right. Got you.
Yeah.
Well, I've got an idea for you.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like a literal. This is a saying that people have that maybe we could try literally.
Yeah.
And feel free to reject this. But oftentimes people use the phrase "it's the dog's bollocks." So how about? But nobody has ever used real dog's bollocks for anything ever. So how about you do some stuff and then
Yeah.
you attempt to do it replacing the essential equipment with the dog's bollocks to see if it works.
See if it is actually the dog's wallet.
I've
Have you got
already
any
offered
examples?
Sorry.
You got any examples?
Yeah. Well, instead of having like
Like batteries in a TV remote or something?
yeah, dogs bollocks.
I
Or
thought the dog's bollocks is a mark of quality.
yeah.
So it needs to be a luxury item,
Yes.
I think.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I've already offered this to Max Vosh. He said no.
Really?
And then I asked him to come on our podcast, and he said no as well.
Same breath.
So that was an L. But I'm just putting it out there.
Well,
You know, instead of caviar, maybe you have dog's
the
bollocks.
dog's bollocks.
Yeah.
That's teetering on sort of I'm a celeb levels of. As
Uh,
long as
Bush
I'm
tuck-
not the one eating the
Bush
dog.
tuck trial. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, Swedish meatball wrap from Pret. Maybe we could have a dog's bollocks Swedish meatball,
Meatball sub.
Swedish dog's bollocks
Nice.
wrap.
I saw an XL bully in the park this morning. Biggest balls I've ever seen.
What are we talking volume wise?
Volume wise.
Yeah, in sort of centimeters
I'd say
cubed.
like these are the individual balls.
For the listener,
Shit,
he
that's
picked up.
class.
He picked up the landline there, so it's a
Like-
whole phone.
For either side, like in squished together.
Were they this far apart?
Yeah, with the knob in the middle.
It's an unhealthy dog. Yeah. Oh, but fantastic! I'm glad. Feel free to use that idea if anyone at home wants that idea. I mean, it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Anyway, let's get into the news now. We've got our first story coming up, and we're starting off this week with some bad news for amputees. Apart from the normal bad news, of course. You don't have any legs. It's been revealed that some recent amputees, may have accidentally been part of a sexual gratification scheme run by a disgraced doctor.
I've seen this.
So Neil Hopper, 49-year-old vascular surgeon.
Little Hopper.
His name's Neil
That's
Hopper.
hilarious.
Doctor Hopper.
That's meant to be. That's one of those
That's
things
fucking
that's
insane.
It's a thing of beauty. It really is. He was given 32 months in jail after he pleaded guilty to 2 charges. What do you think he got charged with?
Well, I know what I think. Oh no,
Yeah,
I don't know what.
what do you think he got charged with?
I'm assuming amputating people whenever they had no call for it.
Yeah, you'd think so. He fraud. he's had 2 charges of fraud.
Right,
Tax
okay.
returns.
And 3 charges of possessing some extreme pornography, which he downloaded from a website called The Eunuch Maker.
So he was into fucking amputating cocks and
But is
everything.
that illegal? What's the crime for amputee porn?
I don't know.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I don't know. So
What's the charge?
just having a good time. Yeah,
Have a
yeah.
great
Also,
time.
if you amputate a cock whenever it's hard, what happens with that?
I don't think that's what a eunuch is.
Is a eunuch not whenever you've got no penis?
No, it's no balls. I think.
Ah, fair.
You know the castrati. Heard of these guys?
Castrati.
So they don't do it anymore. But in Italy, they have a lot of, papal Catholic choirs. And back in the day, lovely young boys, delectable young boys, pristine young boys with wonderful voices, right? With a beautiful soprano. Think sort of Greg Heffley in the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie, if you've seen it. Lovely soprano. Basically, in order to stop their voices breaking as they age, they chop their nuts off so they never go through puberty. And there's a film or a book or something called The Last Eunuch about the last guy who this happened to, and then they made it illegal.
They chose to do it, or as part of the church?
Well, how much do you choose if you're
'Cause
like
that's
9?
like doping in sports, isn't it?
Oh, it's PEDs.
That's
all
true,
over.
actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is. Yeah, it's
I was about to
unfair,
feel
man.
sorry for them, but fuck
Yeah.
these pricks.
Lance Armstrong. No, they don't choose to do it because you're like 9 when
Yeah.
this happens.
Yeah.
But you retain your wonderful voice, but also a lot of other hormonal changes that are supposed to happen don't. So they don't stop growing, for example. So they end up about like 8 foot tall by the end of their life because they don't have that hormone that tells them to stop after puberty.
Cough.
Yeah.
Wait, that's an NBA hack, surely.
Yeah, exactly. So if you need some,
That's nuts.
if you're on Project LeBron right now, you know exactly what to do. Yeah.
Castrate yourself. What was it?
A castrati
Castrati.
is what they used to call them.
Castrati.
But they were some great pipes on these guys.
Oh.
Real great singers.
I bet.
Yeah, do well on the X. That's a proper X Factor backstory as well. Meat cleaver to the scrotum. Cal will be rubbing his hands. And
That's
licking
what I
his
did
lips.
think, though, whenever I saw the story that he was taking people's limbs.
No, well,
Well, he
no.
did- Wasn't it that he?
That's not what he got charged for.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into that. 'Cause
Um,
that's also.
Because it would
Sorry.
take a weak-minded person to go in with a headache, and he's just like, "Yep, I'm gonna have to take your legs."
Yeah.
Just be like, you know what? Yeah, fair
I tell
enough."
you what, I forget about that headache pretty fucking quick.
I think I'd at least have a follow-up question to that before
Yeah,
just
yeah,
being like,
yeah.
"Yep."
he just whips out the table saw straight away. Doesn't even ask you any questions. So the criminal charges against him do not relate to his professional conduct.
Yeah.
So there's a quote. There's been no evidence to suggest any risk to patients. However, former patients, including those who underwent amputation, are a bit suspicious about this. This is because the details emerged saying that in April 2019, because of his sexual amputation fetish, Dr. Hopper used dry ice to freeze his own legs to the extent they were no longer viable, and then amputated them himself.
Himself.
Me.
So he amputated his own legs because it got him off.
To be a fly on that wall, man. That would be.
Jesus Christ.
That would.
Imagine that was the only thing that got you going, though.
It would be a tough life.
It's kind of a one-time wank, though.
That's what. Yeah.
It's like those. It's like those freaky girls, like a flatmate I had back in my gap year, who like, if you tried to do any vanilla activity, we had an awkward sexual relationship.
Okay.
If you tried to do any vanilla activities, it just didn't, you know,
Didn't fly.
It didn't take the biscuit, so to
Really?
speak. Yeah.
So
The soggy biscuit.
That's a tough. Like you said, that's a one and done scenario.
Yeah, I mean, unless he saves each
No, it's
limb
a
for
two.
separate-
It's a two and done. You've got two there.
I suppose he can only feasibly do 3 of them. 'Cause
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
you've got one arm, how the
You
fuck
can't
are you
chop your own arm off with one arm. Can you?
Yeah.
Famously, I think.
That's some fucking weird behavior.
Is he
that.
aiming to be full on fucking nugget?
I don't know, man.
No. I
Um,
mean, he went to prison.
yeah,
He would have got.
right, he's still got the arms.
Right. Okay.
He said, this is a quote, "This had long been an ambition of his."
Jesus Christ.
So this was like a bucket list.
2019 goals.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
thought,
yeah.
fuck it, this is the year.
Yeah. After the amputation, he then made claims to insurers that he had sepsis. So he said, "I amputated my legs because of sepsis, not because I'm horny." I made up that quote. I made up that quote, but that's what he's getting at. And then the insurers paid him £466,653.81.
So specific.
That's exactly how much money he got. For
Wow.
that.
Round that fucking up.
Okay,
down.
so that's because like.
So that's
he
the
was
fraud.
Profiteering off it.
That's the fraud.
That's the fraud.
Yeah.
But it would have been fine if he didn't lie to the insurance.
I don't think it's illegal to amputate yourself. In that case, that guy from 127 Hours got a fucking rough deal.
That's wow. Do you reckon he defo did stuff with his patients? You got to be under for an amputation.
This guy went to the school of Harold Shipman, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like private healthcare, like you'd be. In
Well, patients under him definitely got amputated.
there's going to be a Netflix doc.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
reckon.
yeah.
But what does he do?
The limb stealer.
Whenever the limbs are stolen, what the fuck does he do then?
I don't think you get to keep it as a souvenir.
Unless he had connections.
Well, he'd get to keep his own as a souvenir, surely. If I'm
Yeah.
getting my legs amputated, I'm deciding what happened with them.
Yeah. There was a girl on TikTok who kept her foot after an amputation. In
Doesn't
the
it-
UK.
Does
what
it
do you
stick
do
around?
with it?
Does it stick around? Does it?
It depends how well you freeze it.
Have you got to get it stuffed?
But I don't want to have to move the foot out of the way to get into the fucking chicken nuggets.
I reckon it's something
He'd be all
you'd-
about the chicken
you'd
nuggets.
buy a separate freezer for that.
Yeah.
If you're committed. I think what this girl did was melted it and kept the bones. She like dissolved the flesh.
I think I'd just throw it into the bin at that
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see it again. I don't think.
You
Give it to the
I wouldn't
dog or
touch it.
something.
You get like phantom pain by looking at it on the side.
Yeah. Here's a picture of him. He looks so happy here, by the way. That's a picture of Dr. Hopper there, just looking absolutely gleeful.
That looks like a very British doctor's office, doesn't it?
Yeah.
He's an American.
He's a GP. No, he's
British?
Yeah, he's British. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was so
Really?
close.
Yeah.
I didn't have him as the. I feel like
This
is
looks
gonna
like
be
the
a-
Midlands to me.
Doesn't
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Midlands crime.
So he spent that money that he got on a camper van, a hot tub, which is ironic, a wood burner, and building work on his house. So he's having a lovely time.
A lot of those things are kind of lining up to something very, very dark.
What, the wood burner?
And the camper van.
The
Yeah.
camper van. World tour.
I reckon the legs went straight on the wood burner when he got them back. And then in an interview about his amputations, so before he got arrested, he was interviewed because this is quite like a lot of people think this is quite a hopeful story, you know, of a sort of brave double amputee continuing to work in the medical profession. He said that I enjoy the attention from my amputations. Which is true. Like if you went into school with a broken arm, you're a king.
Yeah, you got people signing your cast and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's for the first week, and then you just feel like a gimp with a cast.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
It's like weeks, if not months, of learning how to walk on your stumps.
Yeah.
You got. Like, there's no point in that. You can't be horny all the time.
I'm not sure if you've seen this. We've got some sick running trainers on as well. He's probably faster. He's probably faster. Yeah, he's got some He's got some Addy Zeros. Yeah.
He doesn't have to worry about cramp or anything anymore.
You'll probably find this guy in the Hackney Half.
Yeah. He'll be on fucking Proddy C's podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. He's the next guest on emotional intelligence. Yeah. So there we go. Dr. Hopper, if you're listening from prison, shout out to you, my man. And,
he's still in.
Oh, he'll be in.
He's recently arrested. Or...
Yeah. This happened this year. So he
got
he got 32 months, which is, if someone wants to do the maths, almost 3 years. But there's no evidence that he chopped anyone's leg off
with that.
But you know,
it would be hard to prove.
But the court said OJ didn't do it, so you can't trust all these people. You know,
there's not cameras in operating.
And those legs definitely fit. I'll put it that way. If the leg fits, you got to sentence the man.
I don't think they have to worry about gloves with the amputees.
No. Well, this guy wears loads of gloves. He's a doctor.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, on to Asian news now. We're going over to China, and a man out there has raised some eyebrows after using his family's life savings and stealing hundreds of thousands of Asian dollars to donate to a female streamer. So she would call him bro. That's why he did it.
Yeah.
That's what he unlocked with the donation.
Yeah. And it's a lot of thousands of dollars.
Fucking hell.
So, as reported by the Chinese newspaper we stole this story from, a man with the surname Hong, so it could be 100 million people that it could be, probably. But some guy called Hong became so enthralled with the streamer calling him bro that he ended up draining his family of their life savings so he could send her cash. He resorted to just eating plain steamed buns as he could not afford to eat any other foods.
Fuck me. He's on the uni diet?
This guy's back on the uni diet. It's pasta, pesto, and pot noodle all over again.
Yeah, that's the Asian pot noodle.
The pot noodle and
just
the
plain bun.
Plain bun and a wank. Yeah, the old classic. Yeah.
Wow, man. That's the world we're living in. That's kind of. I feel like stuff like that is going to be more.
Thing is, we've covered some stories like this before. This actually seems pretty reasonable. I can't lie. Compared to what some other stuff other people have done.
But what did his family do for work? They feel like working class kind of.
Wow.
If he drained their life saving.
Yeah. So eventually, his family cut off access to their funds. So he resorted to breaking the law to acquire more money. So he began stealing copper materials from his family's hardware business and then selling the items to recycling stations.
Why is that such a globally recognized way of you're down on your luck? You're either that's the crackhead way of making money.
That's travelers stripping your washing machine.
Yeah.
It spans the globe.
Saw a guy steal a rack of ribs from Waitrose once.
Really?
It's basically the same.
Yeah, big ticket items.
Yeah.
Copper and ribs.
So he was just sending stuff from the hardware shop?
Yeah. So he was stealing raw materials from his family's hardware company.
Right.
And then selling those items to waste stations.
That makes more sense because I thought he was just sending her the items. You'd be fucking fuming if you were the streamer.
The PO box is just getting filled.
He's just sending you the raw copper.
Yeah. You're used to getting cash and all of a sudden you're getting tape measures.
Yeah.
When's this podcast set? What year? What era?
The 60s.
What do you think the 60s version of that is? Because that's a very modern day.
What, donating to a streamer?
Yeah.
I would say going into the same pub because there's a barmaiden that caught your eye and spending your fucking week's wages, which is what,
5p back then.
Yeah. Couple pence.
And just trying to
desperately trying to shag her.
Well, I was gonna make a historical reference actually, so that's quite interesting. Because And it's been a big week for assassinations. I'm not going to say anything about that, but it's been a big week. Assassinations are so hot right now.
They're in.
They're up. They're up right now. I was going to talk about an old assassination, not from the 60s actually.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan assassination attempt.
Yeah.
So the guy in that assassination, he attempted to shoot Ronald Reagan to impress Jodie Foster. Do you know about this?
No.
So the actress Jodie Foster, you know, from Silence of the Lambs and stuff.
Yeah.
So he was an insane man, and he had like I can't remember what the medical term is, but he had like some kind of insane crush. You know, you develop an insane crush on someone, and you think you have to do something big in order to impress them. So he shot Ronald Reagan to impress Jodie Foster. True, genuinely true. So that is like the old school equivalent of this.
Obviously, he was a simp.
Yeah.
He was a simp.
He was a big simp. Which like that's got to be peak if you're Jodie Foster. Right, Ronald Reagan almost died because of you.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened with Charlie Kirk.
Are we getting into this?
No, we don't need to. But...
into this again.
but yeah, I think that's the old school one.
Yeah.
Is probably a political assassination.
God forbid
So
I don't have hobbies.
So
right?
Jodie Foster will send you a response to your postcard, I guess.
I assume they were never in touch either. That was all.
So he used to send her stuff all the time, and like found out her address and phone number. But it said in the article I read about it, he failed to establish a meaningful connection, which you know.
Did Jodie
In this-
publicly have something against?
No.
What the fuck? What's the correlation then?
No. There's,
Yeah, if she was on record.
he was like, I need to make a big move here.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever, I declared love.
You're striking me as the type of person who would write someone a song after 2 dates.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You go back to the gaff, have a couple of glasses of red wine, darling. I wrote you this. Just play something. Come up with something. You got to go big. This is the ultimate go big or go
That's
home.
big.
Yeah. He was not going home.
No.
No.
He was.
Yeah.
How did he think it was going to play out, though?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing about these psychos. You can't really understand the mentality.
You're blind. Yeah, you're blinded by love.
Because if it was someone that she publicly hated, then it would get her attention. Because they'd be like, "Oh, I despise that person."
No, she has absolutely no connection
link.
to Ronald Reagan whatsoever.
Wow, man.
There's some more details about this case as well. So the family noticed all the missing copper, obviously. So they contacted the police, and eventually they got the guy. And he confessed to 40 thefts from the family, amounting to a total of $316,000.
Which fucking copper did they have?
Yeah, what? This is the family's copper.
Big business, yeah.
Oh shit! I thought you meant just hardware stores across.
Oh, no, they must be
stripped out the family.
Maybe this is B&Q. I don't know. Chinese B&Q. Yeah.
What would a Chinese B&Q be called?
I don't want to do that.
I feel like everyone's mind went one
we
way.
had an awkward moment once where I did a certain accent in front of a guest who I didn't know. Sometimes you got to check if people are cool with the accents, because some people I think it's just doing an accent. Like if you did a French accent, it'd be fine. So I can probably do some other accents.
Yeah.
Some people don't agree with that, and this guest didn't.
Certainly didn't.
Yeah. It was the first 3 minutes of the show as well. It was awkward. Yeah, it was
It
awkward.
never recovered.
Did you cut it out?
That footage is long gone. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably a highlight, but it was awkward.
Yeah. I found it hilarious from here.
You liked it.
Yes,
Yeah.
did not.
I went huge with the accent as well. Huge with the accent. Yeah. So he sent 316K to the streamer, and this is a quote from him. I didn't want to meet her. I just wanted to hear her call me bro, he claimed. And then he said that the total amount he sent her is 4 million yuan, which is 550K.
Have you ever had really mental interactions with fans that would lead you to believe that you're capable of something like this?
You know what?
You don't.
They're
nice.
People
Nice
that
people.
I feel like the most interactions I've had have been pretty normal.
Yeah.
Somebody offered Aidan a beach once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A gay
Mate,
man from Dublin.
Mine's like,
Gay man from Dublin.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine yours is like a big male audience.
Oh,
right?
it's too big.
So you don't get many DMs from the ladies.
No.
Took a second.
No, it's a small percentage of it, but they're They're the ones who, if they're finding this stuff funny, we're probably going to get along.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas like a lot of girls just wouldn't find this funny at all.
Have you heard of any other weird fan stories in the industry? There's one which I don't know whether I should mention because it's not my own.
Oh, it's coming
It's
out
not
now.
my own.
You've awakened the dragon.
Okay, I'm going to try and do it without
Giving anything away.
giving anything away.
All right.
But there is somebody who did a like a treasure hunt, you know, like one of those fucking YouTuber formats.
Yeah.
And this person in question is absolutely certain they won it, even though
Okay.
it's been won. The prize has been given away.
Yeah.
It's years old, and I know for a fact they still get multiple emails, DMs. I've got DMs from this person, like insistent that they have won a certain prize.
Yeah.
And it's
Do you think they're doing it to impress Jodie Foster?
yes. I think there was definitely something in there.
Yeah.
But like middle-aged people,
Yeah.
middle-aged.
Right.
Which
Okay.
is a
That's
shocker.
interesting.
Yeah, it's
Because you think sort of get over it
grow up.
at some point.
Yeah, grow up.
No, usually I disappoint my fans when they realise I'm not exactly the same person in real life
Right.
as on TikTok.
Yeah, I imagine you have a
Because it is a bit of an exaggerated character.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, they just get let down and they're, you know. It's like someone bought me a tequila shot once and I handed it off to this girl I was talking to because I thought it was funny. And then he came over to me, like, disappointed.
really.
He was like, mate, I bought you a shot. And I was like, yeah, I don't really like tequila. It makes me hurl. And he went, oh, mate, you're not even a legend.
Shattered his illusions of what you are.
Yeah.
Do you know when we first met? I think the first topic was we were discussing how you're not a pint man.
Yeah, I don't know
well.
pints.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
well-
was-
Lots of people been disappointed by that at various pubs that I've been to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't disappointed. I don't hold you to
Yeah,
any
because it's just a
standards.
drink, isn't
You're-
it?
Yeah. Good fuck.
Yeah.
What is your drink again? Vodka soda water?
Double vodka lime soda. The DVLS, if you will. If you're from my ends, you'll know that slang. Big up the Marlborough Massive.
Marlborough. Is that where you're from?
No, Marlborough was a area of Bath that we used to live in.
I'm from just south of Bath.
Yeah. Where are you
My
from?
hometown.
Trowbridge.
Midsummer Norton.
Oh, Midsummer. Yes, lovely village.
It's
Lovely
not.
place.
It's not.
It's not really.
No.
Is it better or worse than Peas Down St John? A little bit of local banter.
Oh.
A little bit of local banter. We're connecting.
There used to be scraps back in my dad's day. Norton versus Peas Down scraps.
Yeah.
The beef has been settled since then.
Right. Yeah.
Did your
Peas Down
dad
have a
settle it?
Bath postcode, so I'd say ours is worse.
Right. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. I was a part of the Bath Wolf Pack back in the day, patrolling the streets at night.
Yeah.
Sort of making a bit of mischief. You know.
Twerton? Any
Oh,
fancy against Twerton?
Say, Aidan won't believe this, but like there are some ends in Bath.
There's some good rappers out of Bath.
There's
have you seen some of the? Have you seen?
The
some
better
of
the
that?
rappers, the tougher the ends. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's some dutty tunes being come out.
There is some. There was a
People get
guy-
shanked in Twerton on the regular. Yeah.
Is there a single place in Bath worse than the undisclosed location of the studio?
Yeah.
Oh
I'd
yeah.
say-
Oh yeah. Oh
Really?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck, I would
'Cause
never.
this is gentrified.
Yeah, yeah.
Bath-
that's
like, There's
true.
areas of Bath that are not.
Yeah.
No. I promise you, there's ends. People get shanked on the regs. Often,
Yeah.
people are getting shanked.
I want to show you some Bath rap. It's.
I can't wait for that.
It's good.
Um,
Good shit.
But yeah, there we go. Here we got a couple of comments from people on the other side of the Chinese firewall internet. We got some Reddit users, Chinese Reddit users here. If you just want to hear her call you bro, why not record it and play it on repeat? Because it doesn't do it for you after a while.
I agree with why he would want it live.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. You want it fresh. Like I can't
direct.
just
Yeah.
watch the same thing over and over again. Next one. Maybe he should see a psychiatrist. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Probably should. Right, let's move on to our next story now. And we're going over to the OC. California.
You hit that note pretty well.
Here we come. Yeah, that's exactly where we are. A woman in the OC, Orange County for the uninitiated, has officially committed the least harmful bit of dog-related crime in recent memory. Least harmful. It's certainly less graphic than the celebrated monkey torture ring we've covered on this podcast in past episodes.
Dark days.
So a woman has been charged with illegally registering her dog to vote in California elections twice in 2021 and 2022.
There are probably some dogs in America better equipped to vote than
100%.
humans.
Oh yeah,
A random choice.
I think at least half of all dogs should get a say, right?
Do you reckon certain dogs are more likely to vote in a particular way, like certain breeds?
What are you trying to say? Like huskies are Republican?
Like, are there racist dogs?
I think dogs are really racist, right?
Yeah. There's
Well, I guess if it's other animals, that's not really racism.
Well, like there's it's quite a common thing that certain
I don't really
dogs
know
like
anything
black
about.
dogs.
Sorry,
That's quite a common thing.
that what don't I?
You know, like how dogs don't like bin bags. They get scared of them.
I don't really know anything about dogs. I've never had a dog.
I know that's a thing in the squirrel community.
But like, it's quite a common fear of dogs to be scared of black dogs,
Oh really?
which is racist.
So dogs are scared of black dogs. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying? Wow.
Yeah.
It's
hang on.
also the same color, which makes no sense. Which makes no sense because it's a dog.
Yeah.
It doesn't know about history.
Maybe it's got nothing to do with their breed, but what way their owner votes.
Yeah. Do you think
Oh,
dogs
racist
vote?
owners.
Dogs vote like their
Yeah.
owners.
Like, you're going to see a dog with a stop the boat sign at some stage.
Yeah. Right.
So hang on, with this story,
Yeah.
did she get away with it?
For 2 elections. Yeah.
What does that say?
Did it
about
sway anything, though?
I don't. The thing
Like,
is,
how many dogs voted?
in California, in these like democratic areas, like one vote's not going to sway it, is it?
Yeah, that's true.
But it all adds up.
If everyone did that with their dog,
Yeah, yeah.
then
Yeah.
So Laura, her name is Laura Urex, which is also Cockney rhyming slang for a condom. She was charged with 5 felonies, so that she got more than the amputation bloke.
Fuck me.
After she registered her dog Maya to vote in the 2021 governor race and the 2022 primary, and then talk about self-incriminating. She posted a picture of the dog with the "I voted" sticker and ballot, and put it on Facebook.
no way.
Like that
I
is,
tell you what, that's kind of like a YouTube title I'd do.
yeah. You
to
can
be
nick
honest.
this
Like,
idea. Yeah.
My dog, I fraudulently got my dog to vote in an election. That's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
So interestingly, prosecutors didn't catch on to the fraud until the 3rd election, which was the 2024 presidential election.
Do you know what, I'm just imagining, you know, the Scooby Doo movie where they get Scooby Doo on a plane dressed as a woman. I just imagine the dog walking into the voting booth like that.
Yeah,
Just
I do remember the live action.
live action.
Yeah.
Like 2002 or 3.
They switch minds, and then Fred's in Daphne's body, and he goes, "I can see myself naked."
Yeah.
So it's good film, good
Good
film.
film.
Yeah, bit of cinema.
Great film.
So they didn't catch on to the fraud. So in the 2024 election, she posted again on Facebook featuring the dog tag and the mail-in ballot that they sent for the dog, even though by that time the dog was long dead.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Oh, well, at least the dog don't have to go to prison.
No, yeah. They're not going to put
That'd
it
be
in
sad.
dog jail.
Get it in the pound.
Yeah. So the dog was still on the electoral roll, and she faces 6 years in prison,
Oh my god.
which is twice as much as the amputee guy.
That is fucked.
It's
Yeah.
not worth it.
No.
It's
It's fraud, though. It's fraud.
it is fraud. Fraud is such an easy crime.
Do you think this was what Trump was talking about? With those stolen elections?
Yeah.
Maybe everybody.
had
Maybe
intel.
everybody does this. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Do you remember Harry Redknapp doing this for his dog? Well, not exactly this.
He did what?
Harry Redknapp opened bank accounts in his dog's name to
Fuck off.
evade tax. He used to pay his dog.
No.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
There's a Netflix documentary about this where some woman, again, it's all about tax avoidance, left her fortune to a dog, and then basically there's a whole world and business that is just supporting the life of this dog, just to avoid tax.
Right, because as long as the dog stays alive.
The dog is the trust,
Right. Yeah.
and yeah, there's like all these weird like
What,
fights
so-
over. They've basically like bred the dog to make sure the line continues to keep this wealth.
How are they going to get it If it just keeps traveling down the
Because
line of the dogs.
I think there are like trusted partners of the. I don't know. It was fucking confusing, but some woman from Europe left all of her.
Do you
wealth
think
for
the dog knows it's rich?
Nah,
Because it's just a dog.
it's just a dog.
But
Yeah.
some,
It still wants to sniff other dogs' asses and chase sticks.
There's no
Yeah.
class system in dogs. I don't
Yeah.
think.
no, but there is racism
There's
apparently.
there's racism.
yeah.
There's rife.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. No, that must be. You know what? Being a black dog's got to be pretty rough. Oh, best joke of the show. Yeah. So, shout out to that dog. Big ups. Rest in peace to
Rest
Maya.
in peace.
Voted Democrat twice.
That's
So,
a real one.
there we go. That's a real one right there. Right, let's move on to the sports now. It's our sports segment, Snatch of the Day, and we're moving from one dog-related crime to another. One was a case of criminal fraud, and this crime is arguably worse, being ugly. That's right. One of our earliest hit clips in the history of this show was us reviewing the world's ugliest dog contest. That was actually 2023's contest that we reviewed at the time.
Yeah.
So this is 2 years later. So it happens every year. Takes place in California every June. And we've got some pictures up here if you want to look at the screen, Zach.
Oh fuck.
Of some. So that's the winner there. Although its face does look like a scrotum, I don't think that's that bad.
Yeah. Oh, although, what the fuck is that? That
think you
fully
could-
looks like a scrot.
Yeah, that's like a bloke from Benidorm's arm.
I was going to say a hippo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's similar.
Similar, yeah.
British bloke from Benidorm.
But it's not that
But we were like, we all know people with uglier dogs in this. I feel.
I don't.
I think it's one of those ones. In person, it would be quite repulsing.
Yeah.
That. Like,
Two
where
filters on this.
did you touch it?
It does. It does look sad as well.
Is this dog taking the top spot from the previous?
So this is
year?
this year's winner.
So yeah, we don't have like a 3-time winner.
There are some like properly fugly pooches.
Top 10.
Look at the state
That's
of that one.
worse.
That's far
That's-
worse.
Yeah, but that one just looks ill.
I thought that was a part of the dog for a second.
Well, that old man's arm.
Yeah.
I mean,
That one's like if the lady in the tramp was anorexic. A bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
you
involved
see
in
a couple of
heroin.
them in East London. You see a couple of those. Oh,
Now we're
that's
talking.
not
That's just a
fair.
medical
Now we're
problem.
talking.
That's
Nah.
not fair.
This guy's been winking since day one.
It's not fair.
That's just
only
a
got
cheeky
one eye.
chap. That's not.
He's
fucking
got
ugly.
one eye and no ears, mate.
Wait,
Oh shit!
he
Yeah, the
doesn't
lack
have
of ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it might have just a
I mean,
flop
that's
down.
just an abused. That dog's been through some shit.
Yeah.
Right. Do
And
you think-
also,
That's
beg
not
the
it.
question with a cash prize: has the owner did that intentionally?
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the amputee all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's PED. That's like this Paralympic scandal where they just put 8 normal people on a basketball team and pretended they were blind or something.
Like that's second place. That's not an ugly dog in
Nah.
comparison.
No, it's just it's got that. Look at what that tongue do.
That bleeding, yeah,
That tongue action is crazy. on
That
that.
It's just a
tongue's-
fat dog. Like it's not.
it's never been in its mouth. I like the way the ears are crispy on this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say they
Yeah.
look like Doritos.
wouldn't
was a
be a
bit-
bad pub snack.
No,
Really?
not at all. It's like have you ever had Porky's scratchings? They're quite similar
Yeah.
to those. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are good stuff.
Less
So-
hair on
Yeah, so you get $1,600
that. Fuck.
and a trip to New York City for winning this.
Holy shit.
Aidan's just googled some absolute nonsense, so he won't find out anything from that.
This is the.
This is the winner last year. Is what I was trying to find. That's an ugly dog.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's just got a shit lid. Like
With the
Nah,
tongue,
this one
scruffy.
here.
I think look, but all these dogs, if you gave them a bit of a lineup or a skin fade or
No,
something,
that mate. There's no coming back from those teeth.
I
no,
actually
yeah, those guys
remember-
got some bucked teeth.
That's.
I remember one of them being so ugly that I remember its name.
it
This one.
Yeah, he's
Look
just a
at
munter.
the-
It looks like Carlos Tevez.
That,
look.
you know what I mean? That's
It
what
looks
should
like
be winning
bad
the gold.
taxidermy. That doesn't look alike.
yeah. It looks like a voodoo. It looks like you put a curse on the village. It really does.
Yeah, like that's what should be taking the fucking gold.
This is
not
what
the other one.
this was the villain in that Scooby Doo Voodoo Island film we were talking about. Yeah. So, how many people do you think attend this event?
It's in New York.
It's in California.
It's in California. Oh, it's Americans though, isn't it? So I reckon a couple thousand.
Yeah, 20 to 30,000.
Fuck.
Fuck, that's like a championship game.
Yeah, literally.
That's a big festival.
So that's the same number of people as the Wimbledon final.
No, man.
Yeah.
But I'd be wanting my money back this year. That's fucking disgraceful.
Yeah, they're not ugly enough for me.
Yeah.
No, I reckon there's been a bit of foul play there.
There have been some proper munters back in the day.
I think Ugliest Dog competition has went woke, and
Yeah.
they're now afraid to actually put actually.
Actually disabled.
They've gone body positive. Yeah. So there are 2 divisions in the competition. There's one for pedigree dogs,
Okay.
which I thought that was a food. So I don't know what a pedigree dog is.
Is that not just
It's pure breed.
Yeah, not a mutt.
Oh, is this like some Harry Potter stuff? Is it
Yeah, it's
some
like
muggle?
No
muggle?
mud blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So there's the Draco
Yeah,
dog.
Racism.
Yeah. And then there's one for mutts as well,
Nice.
which I don't even know why they need 2 categories. Like, one of those is the big leagues. Let's put it that way.
But I think it's good to separate because crofts, you can't have any mutts in there.
Is
So
that
yeah.
that's a bit racist?
Mate,
What if there's
I'm telling you, the dog world is full of racism.
I didn't realise this.
But
Yeah.
has there ever been a mutt that maybe from the outside looking in looks like it could compete? At the
Could
crofts?
compete at crofts. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
But
Because
there's
it's
not
like
allowed.
agility and shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
So I think Crufts and Chelsea Flower Show is the same thing. So I don't really know what we're on about.
There's elements, I think. There's parallels. Yeah, I think. Have you seen recently? This is changing it off of dogs, but the world, it's like the World Testosterone Games or something. It's definitely not that.
Oh yeah,
but it's where-
we've covered this before, where they let people do as many roids as they want.
unbelievable.
Yeah,
They should
just to
have
see
that-
how high those fuckers can really jump.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should have one for animals.
Mm.
Are we, what, to give animals roids?
Yeah,
Juice
to
up
see what
the-
can happen.
Yeah.
Roid dog racing.
Mate, imagine a greyhound race on speed.
That'd
Yeah,
be
yeah.
unreal.
Like,
But with Crufts, are they accusing the fucking mutts of having some sort of genetic advantage? Is that
No,
why they're
no,
not
it's
allowed?
just-
It's just pure racism, right?
it's snooty. It's like
Ah.
that British snootiness. isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I wouldn't know anything about that.
No.
Yeah. So, what's interesting is you've also got to provide proof of vet checks to show the animal's actually healthy to stop you entering a sick dog, because that would be a massive advantage.
I think there's been
It
some
would be
forged fucking checks.
There's no way all those are healthy.
You just
Nah.
need a vet on the payroll. You
Yeah.
can get stuff signed off.
Yeah.
So
There's one without ears and there only has one eye. That's not a healthy dog.
Well, it passed the test, so I don't know what sort of testing
It
level.
has to be breathing.
These are the same guys that did those PED tests for Lance Armstrong all those years ago. Same people. Right, let's move on to our games segment now. Gamey Schumer coming at you. Today we're playing You're a Ranker. So we're going to rank the top 3 worst injuries of all time. Zach, you got a number 3 coming in strong?
When you say worse injuries, how close to death are we talking?
Well, those would be pretty bad, I would say.
That would be pretty bad.
Like
but
I'd rather have get a sort of paper cut than break my neck.
yeah. Well, I think what came to mind first is childhood classic, getting a scooter to the shin.
Oh,
That's a good one.
yeah, that's a
Scooter
sleeper
to the shin.
hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh.
Yeah. That's not on my
I
list.
can feel it
When
on
was
my
the
shin
last
right
time
now.
you thought of your shin bone in that way? Like, just
Yeah.
that's
Honestly, when it's been too long since the last time I thought my shin bone at all.
We should do that next
Yeah.
week.
Yes, we should do.
We did shin kicks last week.
So we did shin kicking, and we played a game.
okay.
My leg ached for 2 days
Did it?
after that. He got me right in the meat, like
Yeah.
right on the veins. Yeah.
As I threw it back, I fucking hit the back of my foot off that, so I ended up injuring myself.
almost
more.
broke your toe as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm thinking scooter straight to the shin.
Painful.
That's pretty painful.
On a cold grey school morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody wants to be there anyway.
Yeah, just bad all around.
Proper bit of swaz on it as well.
Yeah,
Proper tail
from someone you don't
Yeah.
like would be worse.
It
Yeah.
starts to bleed, and your school trousers get stuck to us.
Yeah, stuck to the scab.
Yeah.
and you have to just try and firm it out, but you're
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah.
You're in front of the boys.
yeah.
Yeah, terrible.
Aiden, you're number 3.
My number 3 is having an ingrown toenail.
Oh,
Never had one.
you
How,
not?
how
Really?
painful? How painful is that?
Agonizing.
it's like when you rip the little bits off the little skin.
I quite enjoy that.
You quite enjoy that.
Yeah.
But it's worse because it feels like it's connected to the bone.
Yeah, it
somehow.
grows into the side of your toe, and it'll just be filled with pus and blood,
Oh.
and it's fucking disgusting.
Is that even an injury?
I don't know.
it's,
It's more just a hygiene problem, isn't it?
it happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
It's pretty bad. You can't relate. It's fine. You have great fitting shoes.
How painful is it?
agonizing.
Really?
It's
I had
like a
one when I
slow
was like
burn.
13, 14.
Yeah.
And see, like, if you touch it off the corner of a coffee table,
Oh,
you're out cold with the pain.
Zach actually made some faces there.
yeah, that's it's
For the
basically-
listener, Zach made some funny faces at that one,
That's-
and he was not enjoying
You've
it.
never had one.
No, never had one.
I think you need to manufacture one just so you can relate.
Yeah, grow, let it crust,
Yeah.
grow it out.
It's a rite of passage.
All right, at my number 3 spot, I've got wanker's cramp. Specifically, this muscle here, at the sort of elbow, inside of the elbow there.
Yeah.
So we had a guy called Jerry at school, who had maybe the strongest wanker's elbow we've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah. So
That was like
he
good.
was an in shape guy anyway. He was an
Yeah.
athlete, but even so, this particular right elbow muscle stuck out. Like it made its presence known.
It's like the Quagmire
And he
kind
was-
of thing.
Yeah. It was like his chin.
Did that get him cred, or was he taking the?
I
piss
don't know.
out?
It's not exactly cred, is it? I think the boys would think it's funny.
Mm.
It doesn't. You're not so popular with the ladies, but that's okay, I guess, because you've got a sort of iron forearm,
It's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy in a way.
and you knew it because you compared it to the other side.
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, I write essays and stuff," and I was like, "We all write essays,
Yeah.
mate. None of our arms are looking like that."
Wow. Have you ever had the cramp?
Yeah, I mean,
what part of the game does this come into? Like, what number are you on?
this is a
It's
number.
cramp. You got like a lack of electrolytes.
This
what
is like,
brings this on?
Well, I experienced sexual frustration as a teenager. I was just scared of girls as well, so I really only had one way out.
Yeah.
And I also was at boarding school, which means there's not much oversight,
No.
and so on weekends when there's not a lot going on, you can put up big numbers.
You can get
You can have some of those big seasons. You know what I mean? Some people, sort of. Let's say at the ages of 17 and 18, I was putting up Michael Owen numbers as well.
And is it like a postseason injury, or is it a like mid-game injury?
Sometimes you got to play through injury.
You got to play.
Yeah.
But bad enough, you will be stretchered off, I reckon.
A little bit of spray on it.
Yeah.
A little bit of magic rub, spray it with a bit of Diddy mist or whatever, and then
Blue paper
Do
towel.
you think wanking's on the rise? Loneliness epidemic?
I think it's on the.
The
down.
Well,
guys-
I don't think the loneliness epidemic is real though.
You don't.
No, not really.
But wanking, excessive porn,
Yeah,
like our
it's on
granddads
the decline in my house.
in your house.
Yeah, I live by myself. Let me just put that out there. I'm not
You have
talking
to do a
about.
survey with your fucking dad.
Yeah.
Just did a survey with myself.
We got a tally on the fridge. But
Oh, that's a good idea.
like our version of the sort of elderly issues could be wanker's elbow,
Yeah. That's why it's number 3.
That's true, yeah.
and that could
Very
riddle you for
insightful.
life.
Your number 2, Zach?
My number 2 was Kimbo Slice. Does that ring any bells?
The fucking Street Fighter.
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Kimbo Slice videos. A roundhouse kick from that man would be the stuff of nightmares.
Oh, it would take your ribs off.
It would, like, when someone is so
Full
big,
Marilyn Manson tactic.
when someone is so big and their traps are like up here, they're from different stuff,
Yeah.
I think I could get murdered by a roundhouse kick, or
Yeah.
very nearly there.
He
Yeah.
catches you on the chin, you're
Yeah,
fucked.
is the cut? He's a nuts guy.
Is it more painful than a 1-inch punch from It Man or what?
I would argue so.
Yeah.
I reckon so. It would come with some extra stuff attached to it. I think.
Yeah, some malice.
Some malice and some like insults, maybe a bit of phlegm on the
This
face.
is Kimbo here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But he's like old school. Like he went to the UFC for a bit when he was old, just because. But his street beef stuff was from that era of YouTube of like recorded on a fucking potato, and they would have to stop him and pull him off of people.
Wow, he's so ripped.
Pretty hot.
Aidan, your number 2?
My number 2, and I think we could all agree it wouldn't be the most ideal of things. Getting beheaded for a crime you didn't commit.
Okay. Is it an injury?
I would say so.
Is
It's
it-
one that it's one you don't come back from too easy.
It's.
Yeah, not many people. It's a career ender for sure.
Yeah.
I think it wouldn't be painful though.
Yeah, that is a great point.
Yeah, right. What about if they fuck up the hatchet?
Now we're
Like a
talking.
medieval
Now
style.
we're
Yeah,
back. You
yeah.
lost me for a second, but
Yeah,
we're straight
yeah.
back in. They leave the spinal column intact.
Yeah, and they have to change the blade, and you're sat there dripping, waiting for a few
That's
minutes.
kind of like ISIS style.
Yeah,
If you like just some
It's traditional.
rusty thing,
Yeah,
just
Oh, the rustier the better.
the rustier the
a
better.
beheading with like a ruler or something.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
slow one.
Yeah,
That would be if it was a bit rusty as well. You get a bit of backdoor tetanus on the way out.
Yeah.
yeah. That's nasty. Little double whammy.
And emotionally quite upsetting.
yeah. Especially
painful.
you didn't do
Yeah.
anything.
You didn't do it. You fight in your corner. You just got a bad judge.
Probably make
Yeah,
your
it's just-
family watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they fucking believe that you did do it.
Mm.
Oh, that's good.
Right, number 2. I've gone classic. I've gone for broken spine.
Mm.
Yeah, just classic. Just blunt force trauma
Blunt force trauma.
to the sort of coccyx area.
Oh,
Then
Does-
does this result in being a
Permanent
paraplegic?
permanent
Well, then
paralysis.
also is that sore after?
that's...
Oh, true. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
if you get instantly paralyzed, does it actually hurt?
Yeah, you don't feel
I-
anything.
Yeah, I think that one's up. That's up there.
It kind of it would hurt a bit emotionally. I think
Mental torment.
mental torment would
Also,
be
depending
be a
on
bit
where
peak,
it
wouldn't it?
is, like, regardless, you're either going to lose function of your dick, you will lose function of your arms, your hands.
Yeah.
You won't have any control of.
Yeah,
That's-
which you need both those things working in unison.
For wanker's cramp, yeah. At least you'll never get
You'll
wanker's cramp.
believe number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's big brain play there.
Yeah. Little top tip for any chronic masturbators out there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like that's one of those ones you'd be able to hear. It's quite a cartoony noise in the moment. You'd be able to hear it happen.
Do you know that?
Well, I've broken bones. Have you broken a bone before?
I dislocated my knee trying to impress a girl by dancing on a sofa. In my
What
get-
dance was going to be so impressive?
I think I was probably. See, this was 2020, so I might have been sort of renegading, maybe,
It's bad.
or something like that. I might have been. Maybe I was hitting them folks or something, hitting a woe.
It's never going to be something like.
Don't know how you can dislocate your knees hitting a woe, but there we go. Yeah,
I mean,
it was old school stuff. For
Russian
sure.
dancing would have been acceptable for the knee
I
injury.
wasn't doing.
But
No, it just slipped out.
that's-
It just slipped out. Have you? What have you broken? You got some stuff?
Did it? Yeah, I mean, none of them are that great. Actually, I broke my collarbone in the O2 Arena once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you just trip over something?
No, I used to race motocross, so like
Yeah.
bikes, and they had an indoor race in the center of the O2.
Yeah.
And just fucking went over a jump, came up short, just got landed on by a bike, and
That's not fucking great.
no, it's not great. The
Does
problem-
that crack your top 3? Because that's incredible
No.
that it didn't get a mention.
No.
Yeah.
No, of all the times that I've broken my ankle, I've broken my shoulder, all at motocross.
Have you ever thought maybe not for you?
It was a great sport.
Yeah.
And comparatively, my brother broke his back twice.
It's definitely not for him.
Not the spine, but
Yeah.
like I got off relatively scot free. But
If that's getting off easy, this sport's rough.
it is a rough sport. But of all the times I've broken a bone, I never got taken to the hospital. For the quickest I got to the hospital was about 9 hours.
Right. So did
'Cause-
you just walk it off? or-
No, my dad. So my dad, old school kind of guy, like just never took me. He convinced me when I broke my nose on a trampoline that I didn't break my nose, and I found out 10 years later when I couldn't breathe properly. I've had.
It is off center.
It
now
is
that you
off
say-
center, but
yeah.
I've had surgery. Even
Wow, it
after
must
this,
have been
it was
really-
bad.
yeah,
it was
yeah.
bad. So I didn't go to the hospital.
Your nose has
at all.
stick drift.
that way, right?
It's yeah.
Yeah. So for this one,
Your nose is cockeyed.
Yeah.
It's cockeyed. So yeah,
I couldn't do motocross because I like my petite little nose too much.
It's not a common injury, but yeah, broken bones. You can often hear the bones snap, and their spine would be so bad.
Yeah.
That's like a.
I reckon you just flop over. You've got nothing supporting you. Nah.
Yeah.
Your next one, Aidan. Whose turn is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still your turn.
Yeah, number one.
Number one.
So I was searching, and this is why I asked about how close to death.
Yeah.
Like kind of old school torture techniques.
Right.
Have you heard of scaphism?
No.
This is one of the. I think this has got to be up there.
Yeah.
The Persians, the ancient Persians, used to tie people between boats, and they would smother them in honey
Yeah.
and just let bugs eat them alive.
I can already
Jesus
hear. I can already
Christ.
hear this anecdote. And then a little bit of flute, and then a woman going. Yeah.
Bad.
And they're just sitting up there on the cross.
It can take I don't know. Between two boats made it sound like they would
Being
like literally
stretched.
just like a head on one side, feet on the other.
So they're tying them to
would,
ropes.
Their
And
torso would be dangling across the water.
Wow.
And there's got to be at least a day and a half where you're just getting eaten alive, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, arguably for the first bit, it's quite nice.
Why?
Where you're just getting a sort of sports massage.
Getting a good stretch.
Yeah.
Get a good stretch. Yeah. There's a few medieval torture things which look like they'd be enjoyable for like a split second.
If you're dehydrated, waterboarding's great for the first bit. Oh, really needed that. That's how you get out of it.
I'm
You
good now,
drink
lads.
all the water.
just drink your way out.
Problem solved, mate. Yeah. Your number one, Aidan?
My number one is accidentally sitting on your own ball.
Yeah. I've never done this as well.
Have you ever, Zach?
I've caught my ball in a zipper.
Oh,
That's
I think yours
That's
is
bad.
worse because
That's
you've got the
worse.
full force of
yeah.
your body.
I
Yeah.
can't explain
And
how it happened. I just know it's happened at least 3 times in my life.
Maybe this is just me, but my balls aren't that long.
Neither are mine.
Mine don't go round the
I
corner.
think
like
it's
that.
just
There's
whatever
plenty of time
way
for that.
you maybe squish it against the thigh, or it's fucking agonizing. You know the feeling of getting slapped in the balls at
Yeah,
school
it's-
times 10,
It's a deep discomfort.
deep burn.
I saw a TikTok the other day about like some guy. He was like, "This is me if I was Harry Potter." Have you seen? You know what I'm talking about? It's also a ball related thing. So basically, he if they get to bits where like people disagree with him in the story,
Yeah.
and he goes, all right then, Draco, Accio Draco's balls," and then he hits them with a hammer. And it's just that over and over again. And I sort of agree. I think Accio balls is a very underutilized spell. Yeah. So there we go.
Yeah.
And if you're my mum and you don't know what that is, it's fine. It's not that funny. So yeah.
Yeah, I've sat on my balls on a line bike seat.
Oh, that's really bad as well, because
Yeah.
I'm
Now
assuming
that's the scoop we wanted.
you'd already scanned in,
Yeah.
and you had to wait a couple of minutes to recover. So that's you're getting charged. for
Oh,
the
surely
pain.
you do your old dad's technique of just walk it
Just
off.
walk it off.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
It's all good.
My dad did that exact same thing to me after I'd seen Jackass 3 in the cinema and tried to stand on the seat of my bike going down a hill, hit a pothole, went over the handlebars, both my knees grazed the fuck, maybe a mile and a half away from the house, and I was like, right, he's gonna go and get the car, he'll bring me home. He continued on with the cycle, and I had to push my bike home, and I was like, right, I've got home to mum, I'll finally go to A&E. She rang her mum, my granny, because she was panicking about what to do,
Really?
to ask her what she should do. She came in with a bottle of holy water and started blessing my fucking
I was gonna say
blood-soaked knees.
Oh, that'll
was she-
And I stopped believing in God in that moment, like,
that on some whiskey.
yeah.
Just
And then the next day, I
bounce.
finally went to A&E, broke my knee, and my dad was just like, "Fuck it."
So the holy water not doing the trick.
Nah,
there.
did fuck all. And my dad was just like, "I thought you were fine."
It
Felt
does.
no remorse.
Holy water does have its limitations.
Yeah. My number one, getting publicly rejected on the field in front of everyone in the last day of school. It's an injury to the soul.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
One that you probably never recover from.
You probably carried that with you. Did it happen?
Still carry it with you?
Oh, it happened. Oh, yeah. And it was the last day. It was everyone's school's out for summer. Yeah, everyone's kicking footballs around.
You were probably lining this up for weeks.
The school year, I've been
Yeah.
thinking about this. Ever since this
Scheming and
absolute
planning and
year
plotting.
5 pivoting, like, wandered into school. I think she was new that year, you know, first met.
New girls always get a couple more points.
They do.
They're exotic. They're exotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even lads as well. There's a couple of absolute fucking munters from the hills that entered my school in like 3rd year, and they were hot shit
Yeah.
for like 2 weeks.
Well, this lad in our school made it to the football team. He was shit.
Yeah.
He made it through a year in the football
That's
team.
not fair.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just-
Yeah.
How was that? How did the rejection go?
It was pretty tough. I sent some messages to my boys on Skype afterwards, being like, I'm down and out right now.
So-
Yeah.
Set the MSN messenger
Yeah.
status to
And she wasn't like, ooh, no. So it could have been worse.
yeah.
But I feel like she felt it was coming. And she'd been prepared to say
She
no
was
for a long
briefed.
time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you weren't subtle.
yeah.
It's hard to imagine you as a young guy. You've got like
What do you want to know?
like
What do
old
you-
man energy.
Yeah, thanks for saying I look fucking ancient. They say everyone says that all the
It's
time.
Mature.
Yeah, a mature guy. No, I probably peaked in sort of coolness, I would say, around age 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool kid. Just
You've
Just-
claimed to be a hot 10-year-old.
yeah, I was hot.
Really?
I was so hot.
And
That's the best I've ever looked, I think.
You think?
Yeah, yeah.
And-
And then I aged rapidly from there.
It's tough.
Yeah, tough paper round.
It's-
Um, But yeah, that was this was just after my peak, so I'd fallen off by this point. So I was about 13, probably about 13. That's right. I went through an ugly stage when I was 13.
Do you think it was the rejection that set off that ugly
The downfall.
part, the downfall?
Yeah, the continuing downfall. Yeah, we'll never know.
If you peak that early, you can peak again.
Yeah, we're hoping for a long time in the future. Yeah. So there we go. Those are the worst injuries of all time. Right, let's move on to our final segment now. This is our audience interaction segment, Questionable. We asked you this week, what is your worst job experience? The most horrifying answers, of course, get featured on the show. Now, firstly, we had about 1 million answers about along the lines of, oh, I got hired as Charlie Kirk's bodyguard. I think I'm going to be fired tomorrow. We had a million of those. So let's just get all of those out the way now. Those are all there. Next, I was unceremoniously sacked from a trampoline park after delivering a lethal spear to my manager into the foam pit.
That is class.
That is
that might crack top 3 injuries as well.
Yeah, that's
unreal.
beautiful.
And the moment you realise you're both in the foam pit, you realise they're not taking it very
No,
well.
no.
It's got to be.
That happened to me in Domino's once, where I thought I had a much better relationship with my manager than I did, and I tried to put him in a headlock in front of the customers, and he was not laughing. And then I released him, and he was like, into my office. And I was like, oh fuck! I thought we were having a laugh. I thought this was back and forth. You were going to reverse it, put me in a headlock, but nah.
Disrespect me in the kitchen, but never.
What,
in front of the
was
customers.
he like catching you with an arm bar every now and again? Just to
No,
see
it was
what-
just that was
What
an isolated
scenario?
incident.
right.
Hey, dickhead, I'll get this one.
Were you
Yeah.
giving him a noogie, or what were you doing?
Yeah,
No,
where'd
I
you
mean
go
like
from
proper
there?
like fucking.
Why were you wrestling your manager in
I,
front of
saw, I
customers?
thought it was funny, and so did my friend who was working with me at the time. But
Right.
then the manager did not.
You are
agree.
so not cut out for any of those environments.
I think it is fun. That's funny. Trampoline park was fucking unreal.
spear into the ball
That's-
fit. That's
yeah.
class.
Unbelievable.
Next one. I used to work in an airport WH Smiths. Rest in peace. There's no Smiths anymore. They've been renamed.
Have they?
Yeah, they're TG Jones now.
Since when?
A couple of months ago. They got
It's still W.H. Smith and Stansted,
100% still.
no. They've been rebranded.
but they still
Like
say
my
W.H.
local
Smith.
Smiths got rebranded as well.
They
They-
still
no,
exist in
the
airports?
airport ones are still there.
Okay.
Oh, right,
fine.
okay.
It's the other ones. The High Street Smiths have been rebranded as TG Jones
Wow.
That's a bit shit.
for some reason. Anyway, at age 17, I would regularly get left in the shop on my own. One day, this little kid projectile vomits right in the middle of the shop floor when 100 other things are going on. I just put a box over it and left forever.
Just a box over the
Yeah,
sink.
yeah. So and then he just left the airport forever. It's probably that Stansted WH Smiths you're talking about.
That's class.
Yeah.
I rate that. Like it's just
Oh
like some
fuck
jobs
yeah,
aren't worth
fuck
it.
that. Yeah. It's like I got my big promotion to senior bartender
Yeah.
when I was at uni. Because some guy. Oh, what was the hissy fit about? Before my shift, he got in a hissy fit. I took his job, and I came in, and they were like, "Okay, you're going to be on the bar full time now." This guy just got fired, and I was like, "Fucking sick, dude. That's so sick." What was it? Something about they wouldn't let him drink coffee. It was like something that was so immaterial. It just so irrelevant.
Yeah.
He was the guy who taught me about the pink sock, but that's not really relevant to this. Next one. I was an Amazon delivery driver for 2 years. My worst experience was when I was delivering to a single mother of 2, and both her kids charged out of the house, sat on both of my feet, and called me their new dad. I could have died right there. You know, Mum's been lonely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's premeditated, I think, by mum.
Oh, it's an entrapment
I
scheme.
reckon.
It's a honeypot. Yeah.
Oh, why don't you just come in, and then
A couple of biscuits. So before you know it, you're making paternity payments.
it probably happens a lot.
What do you think? What do you? Maybe this is a new dating tactic that might be employed.
Send the kids out.
Yeah, because people come up with new dating strategies all the time. For once, I snogged a girl in Infernos last year, and then I said on this podcast, I can't remember your name, but if anyone watches this, can you find the girl? And then we ended up going on about 10 dates.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did they find out? Was there like photos from the night or something?
We made a clip.
We made a clip. We made a clip and we whacked it up on Reels.
Really?
Yeah, and she was like, "My friend sent me this. That's me."
Power of the people.
Yeah, and we ended up going on quite. You met her. Yeah. Didn't work out in the end, but hey.
Love is love.
So those are the new dating tactics. So if anyone's out there is in need of dates, start a podcast, mention some girls on it, and then they'll hit you up maybe.
You're in a very unique position.
Yeah, but everyone's got a podcast.
That's true. It's not as unique a position.
Yeah. Next one. I worked in a lab producing artificial insemination straws for cattle and goats. Or maybe this woman. Occasionally, there would be a little bit of backsplash.
What? They're in R&D, testing it out.
Yeah, right.
Like, why would the headquarters deal with the spunk?
This is the lab.
Oh, the lab.
So these guys are spunk technicians.
It's expensive.
My yeah. I've got a spunk story.
Yes.
Fish spunk. This one.
Yeah.
So my mate, in his placement year at uni, he was a biologist, and he went to Japan. Got a placement in Japan, where, for some reason, what they do is they send fish sperm into space.
Right.
For some reason, to study its space's effects on fish sperm.
Yeah.
To work out if we can live in space.
We do need those answers.
That's important.
Yeah. So that's my sperm story. There you go.
Important studies.
Yeah. Next one. I used to pick blackberries for £3.80 an hour in 2021. So it wasn't bad, but it was indentured servitude.
Yeah,
So-
there's no way that's minimum.
You
wage for
must have
anyone.
got paid less for something in Ireland than that.
Whenever I was like 15, no, it must have been like 16. I think I was getting paid like £4 an hour in Domino's or something like that.
Yeah.
That was probably legal though.
I got paid £5 a day at one stage.
Really?
For
Paper
what?
round or like
From my dad, like
cash in
helping him
hand.
at work. Yeah,
Nice.
Mate, that's free money. That's not a job.
I'm still doing the job though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm still doing the fucking 8-hour shift for a £5 note at the end of it.
Yeah.
And I spent all of it in the shop on the way home.
But when you were younger, right? Because of age inflation, like £5 when you're 10 is like £1 million.
Yeah.
So like that's
Match magazine and a tin of Coke and a few other bits.
yeah, and that's
Yeah.
that's living like a king at that age. So you were basically on about 200 grand a
I
year.
was an assistant
Well, yeah,
milkman whenever I
what
was
else do
10.
you need at that age?
That's true.
Yeah,
Buy anything you desire.
collect the stickers as well.
At that job, you used to get freebies as well. Like if it was a
Well, like free bits of wood or whatever.
no, that was one of them. But I also worked as an assistant milkman, and they would give you
Assistant milk.
yeah.
Why does he need an assistant?
I just basically he would pull up and I would go and deliver all the milk.
That's his job.
Yeah,
he's the fucking milkman.
I'd have their time. But they used to like deliver sukis and stuff as well.
Don't know what that is.
What is a suki?
Suki, you know, like the drink. Is that not a thing over
No,
here?
that's something I bought in Thailand once, but
Was it
it was
$5?
very reasonable price.
These?
Nah,
Maybe
Maybe that's just an Irish.
What's
thing.
is that a Capri Sun basically?
That's a Capri Sun.
It's like a nicer version.
nice.
It's kind of like a fruit shoot. But I used to steal like fucking 3 of them.
I'm sick of Irish people telling me all their stuff's better.
Yeah,
It's not. You're just used to it.
Potatoes aren't better.
No,
Then
you're
what?
just used to it.
Walkers.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent.
Yeah, but I like both.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'd prefer a bag of potato cheese and onion than Walker's cheese.
Even though they're exactly the same, basically.
No, they're not.
They are.
Like you'll even say they're not the same.
Okay, well, they're not.
If you're claiming Walker's is better, you can't say that
they're not
same.
exactly the same, but like I don't look like Chem and Mal, but we're both people. Like,
Yeah, you can sometimes whenever you do that thing.
no, don't get into that. That's a dangerous area. That is
Nah,
a
like I will happily eat both.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a huge difference.
I've
but
eaten
they're
crisps
not, they're
before.
not elite.
Yeah,
I feel like people get.
and then the Guinness will taste the
Sounded.
same.
that's not true. But most people are really pretentious about it. They'll be like, "Oh, that's a 4.3. Fuck up, drink your pint."
Mm. And we've got a last one here. Last week, Ed Balls laughed at me Because I brought the wrong order to his table.
Nah.
Yeah.
Why?
With a name like
That's-
Ed Balls, he's no time.
You don't know who that is, do you?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Politician.
Yeah, I was absolutely certain that you would not know Ed
I think
Balls.
I only know of him because of his funny name, though.
Yeah. His name is Ed Balls.
That's dismissive.
Yeah, it's
That's mean.
no, it's poor. It's like
Ed-
someone came on a podcast once and said that Jerry and Kate McCann didn't leave me a tip. So this is along the same lines. They're just being rude to these are top celebs being.
that actually happened.
Yeah.
I thought it was a babysitter gag.
No.
Right.
No. Someone it was like they were in like sort of Leicester Pizza Express or something.
See, isn't it mad how they're kind of just cutting about England? They're like just still.
I'm not allowed to make jokes about this. Do you
You're
know
not?
that? You know that. So my mum doesn't let me do it.
Really?
I can make jokes about basically everything, but that's off the table.
Really?
Yeah.
Did that?
And then I said I'm Maddie McCan't once, and that was also off the table. So there you go. Yeah. But there we go. That was that's the last bullet point. Zach, I hope you've enjoyed your time on the show.
Absolutely.
It's been a roller coaster.
It's been a roller coaster. I've
Yeah.
learned a lot.
Yeah.
As well. I've learned a lot.
You were wiping away tears of what I hope are joy there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. But it's been another fantastic episode. Thanks so much for coming on. If you got anything you want to just stare down the barrel of the lens and promote,
Watch my YouTube.
yeah,
It's my best work. Watch me get a knighthood from the King of England.
coming soon.
Coming soon.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. So make sure you check out. So you already know who. Whenever we have people on who are much bigger than our show, it seems a bit pointless. Like we had Deji on. And we're like, make sure you go out and subscribe to Deji's channel. Like everybody's heard of Deji.
15 million subscribers or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. It seems a bit pointless, but you guys know who this is. Anyway, have a great one, and we'll be around again next week. Back to you in your house.